so excited to be here with you today. Oh, okay, let me fix this. Perfect. So I was on time and then I had to go to the restroom. And I contemplated like just holding it for the hour, but I thought, no, I'm not gonna hold it for the hour. That's unprofessional. So I'm sorry I'm late, which is also unprofessional. I hope that you're doing well. If you're watching and you have a way to comment, whether it's on Patreon or here on YouTube, please let me know where in the world you're watching from, how long you've been playing ukulele, and what's your favorite song to play. So where you're watching from, how long you've been playing, and what's your favorite song to play. And the printable for this is in the Ukulele Bible, and then if you play guitar, it's going to be in the Guitar Bible a little bit later today. Those resources are what I make for my Patreon fam. So Patreon is a website where you can sign up and make a monthly contribution to any creator that has a Patreon account. And those are like really great sites and ways to support a creator, because to you it costs $5, or you can pledge more a month. But to the creator, when you have a lot of supporters, that's a living income. And so I make my living income from Patreon. Really, YouTube, it's not very stable how ads work. So on YouTube, you don't get paid by a subscriber. You get paid by views on advertisements. And so around December, when everyone wants to advertise Christmas things, the channel does pretty well. But you know, January, February, where things are a little drier, the channel doesn't even make enough to pay my mortgage. So Patreon is a great way to support me, and in return, I try to give you as much content as possible. So there's a full 10-day course for ukulele on Patreon that I didn't publish anywhere else. And then also I've started these play-alongs with tabs on the screen, so you can be playing along to the screen, which is super cool. I'm super excited about that. So I hope Patreon members, that you find that it is worth your investment every month. And if you can only you know, pledge 1 month, then pledge the month, go in there, get all of the printables that I've ever made, because as soon as you sign up, you get access to everything that I've ever made. Go in there, download everything, and then cancel your subscription. I just want you to have the resources, and I'm more than open for people to use them as educational resources. So let's say that you're a teacher and you can't afford, you know, expensive curriculum, then go in there, download everything that I've ever made, and then print it and use it with your students. I purposely don't copyright stuff that I make for that reason, so that people can use it with their students. I know that I could copyright it, but my goal is really to just get more people playing ukulele. So I don't care, if that makes sense. Like, of course, I don't want someone misusing it or passing it off as their own work, but I prefer for people just to be able to access. Okay, so is this in the Ukulele Bible? I thought it was in the Ukulele Bible. Maybe it's not. Let me know if it's not, and I'll add it today. Okay, so if not, it's okay. It's still easy to play. And thank you to all of the Patreon members that the song isn't in it. It's not in there. Okay, so that's my bad. I'm sorry. But it's still easy to memorize, and it will be in there by today. Also, I got a new ukulele from a Nui, and I'm feeling very elite, because a Nui has worked with like some really fantastic artists, and I like the performers. You know, I'm not a performer, I'm a teacher, and I freeze whenever somebody asks me to perform. I've been invited to perform at the Ukapalooza in Florida for next year, and I accepted. And I'm really like excited but nervous for it, you know, because I'm not a performer. But I decided, you know what? I have to stop saying I'm not a performer and just plan an epic performance. So I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on not saying that anymore and just prepare for a really fun performance. Yeah, so that's the new, it's in February in Tampa, and it's called Ukapalooza. So this is the Nui ukulele. It is the African mahogany. That's why it's so rich looking. It's not like a standard mahogany yoke. I don't think I have one next to me. Huh. And I love mahogany, but hola Ricardo, homeland of the ukulele, Portugal. So look at that. So this is an African mahogany, and it has a very unique abalone rosette. I'll link this down below. I'm not getting paid to promote it, but I did get the ukulele out of it. So I guess, what is it? A dollar saved is a dollar made. Yeah, I felt very special that they reached out to me because I've seen them work with some amazing performers. And then it comes with passive. Well, semi-passive. Maybe it's not passive because the electronics are in there. You see them? These little... So maybe it is a little more active. I'm not sure what this type of pickup is called. Does anybody know? Stefan, do you know? I feel like Stefan is such a pro at this stuff. I don't know. By the way, I want to show you something. Hold on. I mentioned Stefan because Stefan is here. Stefan's one of our members who wrote, so we have a magazine. I don't know if you know, like we have our own magazine for this community made up of the people who are right now on the chat and in the comment section down below. Like raise your hand if you're somehow participating in the making of this magazine. And if you want to participate, leave a chat here and let us know that you want to participate and we'll get you involved because we always need more editors, more article ideas, more ¿cómo se llama los que dibujan? Illustrators. We would love to have more illustrators. Is Pee-wee here? Pee-wee is one of our illustrators. If you have any kind of natural talent that we can use for the magazine, or if you have a longing to participate in the magazine in any way possible, let us know. We also need someone to help us with the website because Stefan here set up the website, but we want to transfer our articles to be separate pages. I am from Southern California. I'm actually going to do the 23andMe. Is it right here? To find out a little bit more of my roots because my last name is Plazola, which is not really Mexican, but I claim Mexico as my heritage because that's the last I know. But my last name is Plazola, which is not really Mexican. You know, like Mexican last names tend to be more, I don't know, like Sanchez, Lopez, Garcia, you know? But my mom's last name is Almodovar, which is also not typically Mexican. So I don't know what my roots are. I think I'm Mexican, but I will find out soon because I'm going to do the 23andMe. Did you all see on Netflix the Our Father documentary? I'm going to start crying. Oh, I cried with that documentary, the Our Father. So just Cliff's note here of the Our Father. It does have some foul language, so don't watch it around kids. Definitely don't watch it around kids, actually, or teens. Cliff's notes, and without any spoilers, a lady took the 23andMe test because she found out that her mom had used a donor to get pregnant, and she had always longed for siblings, and so she took this hoping to find a sibling or two that maybe had also received the same donor. And she took the 23andMe test and she found siblings. And I didn't know this, but whenever a donor is used to help somebody conceive, they only use the same donor with like 2 or 3 people. And when she took the test, she found more than 2 or 3 people. And that's all I'm going to say. If you watch it, join our Telegram group and let's talk about it. Let's have a little chat about it. But I'm saying there is foul language in it because there are moments when the people in the documentary are very upset, you know, and they will throw, I don't know if the F-bomb is thrown, but they will use foul language. So careful, maybe watch it with headphones, and if you're sensitive to foul language, maybe don't watch it. But it's very interesting how the 23andMe helped her find family members, and she definitely got more than she thought she would. So a very interesting documentary. I know I'm not from a donor. I look a lot like both my parents. Like if you put me next to my dad, I look like my dad. You put me next to my mom, I'm my mom's twin. But I'm gonna take this soon. Actually, maybe I'll do a video and share with you the results. So yeah. Anyway, that got me talking when the person from Portugal said hey, that got me talking. But yes, I think I'm Mexican, but I'll know for sure what I am. Back to our magazine. If you would like to read our magazine, go to ukelandiamagazine.com. They've shared the link here in the chat. Please share it again. Or if you want, the magazine itself, the digital version is free. It's just made, it's a passion project from us. But if you would like to get a physical copy sent to your house, then we are charging for that. So it's on the Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/Ukelandia. And hey, can you all hit the like button? Because every time we hit the like button, YouTube recommends this to more people and it helps the channel just continue growing and thriving. Thank you. So I brought this over because Stefan had a really awesome article about, and you know what? I haven't seen an article or an informational quite like this. Stefan did a great job on how to install strap buttons on your ukulele. And it has 1, great tips, and 2, great photos, and how to measure, how to tape it, how to mark it, how to screw it all on, so that you have a guide to put on a strap button. How amazing is that? And so we have that, and then Stefan also made a video on how to change the action on your ukulele. So the action is the string height, and if you ever feel like you're working so hard to press down the strings and it's hurting your hand, that could be that your string height is too high. So there's that article here. And there's other articles. They're not all how-to and DIYs. Like, we feature artists and we like to feature people from our own community. So for example, this month we featured Dave Thorpe, who, if you're in our Ukelandia Facebook group, we sound like a cult, right? We have our Facebook group, we have our magazine. So if you know Dave, if you're in the Ukelandia Facebook group, you've seen Dave. So we featured Dave, and we thought it'd be so cool to just feature our own community members instead of always just featuring like the most famous ukulele players. We have them in here too, but again, like, we just wanted to feature other people. And then if you've ever wondered like what the different woods do, you know, like what's the difference between a spruce and what's the difference between a mahogany, and how can some people just tell by looking at it? Like, this article here will give you the information on it. And this one was actually done by Dave Thorpe, the artist that we featured, the community member. And Phyllis, you're here today, right? Phyllis did a tab talk. Look at how beautiful this spread is. And so our design team, who's also here, they make the pages look beautiful so that you'll enjoy this. So this is tab talk, and it teaches you how to read tab. So there are more articles here. Of course, I want to mention everyone. Like, how many ukuleles do you see done by Pee-wee, whose illustration is so gorgeous. Again, you can see this for free on the website, ukelandiamagazine.com, or if you want a physical copy, we can send it to you. I signed them all, by the way, so you'll see when you open the magazine that I'm signing these right here. So if you want to, we send this to you. So far, we've used the funds to pay back for the magazine, the scale that I used to get the stamps, the stamps themselves, the printing, the shipping, the handling, the everything to set it up, the bags that we send them in. But from the next magazine on, we're gonna put any surplus profits back towards helping people in our own ukulele community. So if we see someone struggling to make their rent or something, we're just gonna bless them and send them the gift of the Ukelandia community. So I love this community. I love that we make a difference. I love that we're close, that we're friends, that we're caring about each other. So thank you. How often is there a new magazine? We're going to be a twice a year magazine. So you'll see a spring issue, spring, summer, and then you'll see a fall / holiday issue. So yeah, Ukulele magazine staff, I hope you know that I absolutely love you, and that you make my life so much better. I would not have the life I have today if it weren't for just being blessed with you. I know that for sure. You know, those of you who've been here a long time, you know that I went through a divorce, and it was hard to decide to divorce, you know, because of, you know, my partner changed his mind about not wanting to have kids. And you know, when we first got married, we had agreed to children and the house and the fence and the dogs, and then he decided that that's not the life that he wanted. And I'm glad he decided that before kids came around. Imagine if it would have been the difference, you know, if we had kids and then he decided it wasn't for him. So I'm glad that happened. But the reason I was able to leave was because I had this community to fall back on. I knew that it didn't matter where I was, that I still would have a job and an income and a community that helped me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then another little announcement before we get started with our playing. Does anybody have news on Peg? The last news that I had, oh, I'm looking for my phone. I'm on my phone. Mom brain. The last news that I had, okay, so Peg is one of our community members that would never, ever miss a live stream or a Patreon class, and was participating in the 100 Days Challenge. So the 100 Days Challenge is when you commit to playing or doing your art for 100 days, and some people share by posting something every day. So Peg was up there in the days. She was past the 60s, right? She was already in the 70s, I think. She was up there with her 100-day project, and then all of a sudden stopped posting, stopped showing up to live streams, stopped showing up to Patreon classes, and people were like, where's Peg? I honestly thought she's probably on vacation, like, because she hadn't been traveling because of COVID and said that she was scared to travel. So I thought maybe she took a little road trip or something, but you all were really onto it that something was wrong. And Peg ended up in the ICU, and then, well, she ended up in the ICU. You all stalked her Facebook or her Instagram page and found the daughter's Instagram page and found the daughter posting about it. This daughter was really happy that she was found because she wanted to let Peg's friends, us, know what was happening. So she wasn't exactly sure why her mom ended up in the ICU, but she got moved to a normal room and has been regaining mobility and consciousness. And last I saw, they were doing each other's nails together, and the daughter was sneaking in treats for her mom. So that's the last I saw. I don't know if you all have news. It doesn't seem like we know exactly what happened or why she ended up in the ICU. I'm sure she'll share with us once she's ready to. But yeah, we're in our Telegram group. We're always chatting and keeping up with what's happening with Peg. So join our Telegram. Can somebody share the link, please? Join our Telegram group if you'd like to be our friend. We do. We're not codependent, but man, we're getting close to that, and I'm okay with that. I love that I can always open the chat and see what everyone's up to. So I love that. It's so fun to have a group of friends, and you know, last thing I'll say, I lived in Okinawa, Japan for a few years. And Okinawa, Japan, at least when I lived there, was one of the places where people lived the longest. And I did see that they ate a little better than like Americans, of course, but they still had rice and, you know, sweets and treats and dessert and all that. So I thought, no, it's not that. It's not necessarily the diet. But what I saw in Okinawa that I don't see anywhere else is that no matter what your age, whether you're just born or you're 96, there is something for you to do. And older people, retired people, had very, very rich, active lives. They had performances to do, group meetings to attend, they had hobbies, they played music, they danced, they did art, they did pottery. I saw that after retirement, people's lives went like this. You know, they had more to do. And I thought that's the secret to the long life in Okinawa, that people are always looking forward to the next day. You know, they have something to do every single day. They have active social lives. And so if you've been feeling lonely, if you've been feeling like you aren't doing something, you know, like really dive deep into our community, or any community, but ours is the best. Dive deep into our community, join our Telegram group, join our Facebook group, join anything that you can, be active, and make friends with people here. You're gonna enjoy it. Oh, I just got an order on Etsy. I know what I'm gonna be doing after this, packaging. Oh, by the way, I'm selling these little earrings. They're the musical earrings, treble clef earrings. They've been selling so far. So they sold out the first time around, so I got another batch of them. And worldwide shipping. Okay, so this song, we have a really fast strumming pattern. Let me see. If you want to count it, it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and, or down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And your singing note is going to be E string. And then when you go to G, your singing note is going to be on C string, holding. The accent, you would be accenting beat 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Let's try that. So our chords are C, G, A minor, F. C, G, A minor, F. Let me get the whiteboard. And my room is a mess because I unboxed yesterday. So I'm like trying to just show one nice corner. Thank you, Shelly, for writing the chords on there. And thank you for hanging out with me today. I love seeing you all and hanging out together. It is the highlight, you know? Like, that's the one, and I told my patrons like not too long ago, what I miss about teaching is the students, you know, like just seeing the students and playing with them and seeing them develop and all that. And I'm really glad I get to do that with the Patreon fam, that I get to see you all on camera, but it's not enough. I hope that you all will come to a Uke Fest. Okay, so we have C, G, A minor, F. And our strumming pattern is down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you're counting 1, nothing on the and, 2 and 3 and 4 and. So your real important beat is going to be this one, right? Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Strum 2 times per chord. Okay? And then after we do this on uke, I'll give you the easy guitar chords for anyone who's learning guitar. I'm gonna change the angle right now. Let me see if my guitar stand will work for this. Yay! It works. There we go. But would you make that into a necklace? Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I'll try and find a way to make it into a necklace. That's really good. You know, and someone messaged me and said, I don't have yours pierced. Thank you for that idea. Who gave that idea? Sarah Urbino. Thank you, Sarah. That's such a good idea. Thank you. Sarah, I don't think I've engaged with you in the past. Where are you from? So pick that E string. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. This one goes a lot faster, but I want us to just kind of get it in our hands first. Those of you who've been with me a while, you are starting to realize a lot of songs use these chords in this order. If you're more comfortable with the island strum, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, it's okay to do that. But still continue to push yourself to try new things, okay? Don't let yourself get stagnant with your art, because if you get stagnant, you will get bored. If you get bored, you will stop. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. So now let's go to the chorus. Let me look at it. I'm looking at the chorus real quick. Let me play it a little faster so I can get it in my... chorus is tricky. Hey, soul sister. Hey, soul sister. Tonight. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, got it. Got it. Chords is creative. The F is normal. The F gets your 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. More like Bullet Train Sister. Hi, is it Dana or Dana? Let me know, because there is a Dana in the community. But your name looks like it's Dana. Hi, thank you for the applause. Hey, hey, soul sister. Ain't that Mr. Okay. G will get 2 beats. C will get 1, G will get 1. Then F, G, C, G. F, G, C, G. Yes. And you will do this 2 times. I will do it slower. I just needed to hear it in my head at the fast speed to be able to teach it. I thought this was a straightforward song. I was like, it's fun. Not fun. But I'll teach it to you. We're going to break it down. And then at the end, you have F for 4 beats and G for 4 beats. Okay, so what does this mean? 4, 4, 4, 2, 1, 1. Okay, so let's do just down strums first. Hey, soul sister. You got that. F for 4 beats. Again, ready, go. Hey, soul sister. Next thing you know, hey. What is that note? Your singing note is a G, so if you open your G string, hey, hey, soul sister. That's your hey note, is an open G string. Hey. Okay? So 4 beats and give me G for 2 beats. 1, F for 4, G for 2. Start on F. 1, 2, ready, go. Hey, soul sister, ain't that mister. Let's try that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Hey, soul sister, ain't that mister. And now let's do C for 1 and G for 1. Start on C. 1, 2, ready, go. Mister on the C and G, 1 each. Ready, go. Mister on the 3 more times. Ready, go. Mister on the 2 more times. Mister on the 1 more time. Mister on the. Now let's do G for 2, C, G. G for 2. Starting right here. Look up. Look up. Look up. Thank you. Starting right here. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 1. 3 more times. Ready, G2. 1, 1. 2 more times. Ready, go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Now let's do the whole phrase. Starting on the F for 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, F 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, G2. Fast. 3 more times. F, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, G, C, G. 2 more times. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, G, C, G. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. F, G, fast switch. Now let's add the lyrics. 1. Hey. Open G string is your hey. 1, 2, you got this. 1, 2, ready, go. Hey, soul sister, ain't the Mr. on the... Now let's do it twice. Okay, so once you do your C, G really fast, land on an F, okay? Let's do it twice. This line twice. This line twice. 1. Get ready on F. 2. 1, 2, ready, go. Hey, soul sister, ain't the Mr. on the radio. Where you moving, fading out. Let me do it again. 1, 2, F for 4, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If the audio and the video are out of sync, try refreshing the page. Maybe that'll help. Really? It's out of sync? I know why. Let me see if I can pause it. Oh, it got in sync? Okay. Okay. Then I won't touch it. I think the reason why it happened is because I got a call that I ignored. And I think YouTube's like, oh, I don't know what to do. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do it twice. Go. 1, 2, 3. G. Fast switch. Back to F. 1, 2. G. C. And then give me F for 4, G for 4. And then we've got the whole chorus down. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ready, go. F. G. C. Again. F. G. Fast switch. Land on F. Then G for 4. Now let me add the lyrics. Here we go. 1. You got this too. 1, 2. You can do it. Go. Hey, soul sister, ain't the Mr. on the radio, stereo, where you moving fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a good thing you do. I messed it up. Tonight. I messed it up. Sorry. Let's do it again for me. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ready, go. Hey, soul sister, ain't the Mr. Oh, I messed it up again. Okay, I'm gonna focus. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ready, go. Hey, soul sister, ain't the Mr. on the radio, stereo, the way you moving fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do. And stop on the 3rd. Tonight. If you want to, you can keep doing all 4. So now let's add the strumming pattern. So the strumming patterns, this is where we have to get really creative. The F can get the normal strumming pattern, right? Because it's got the 4 beats. Here with the G, C, G, well, that's 4 beats again, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So technically, we can do the 1 and 2 and for the G, and then down, up for the C, G. What do I mean? We're gonna do down, up for the G, and then down, up for C, G. So let's try that. Down, up, and then down, up. So it's still this strumming pattern, we're just splitting it. The G it has all 4 beats, but we stop after the 3rd if you want to be like dramatic. as Shelly is saying. Okay, so let's try this, just the strumming pattern here. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna do that cheesy thing that teachers say. Oh, I did it like that just to see if you were paying attention. I totally messed up. Okay, that's like every teacher's lying, right? Okay, so let's do just the GCG by splitting up the strumming pattern. Let me draw boxes here on how we're splitting it. The G is getting this first bit, the C is getting this, and the G is getting this. Okay? Let me erase this. G, C, G. Does that help? Let me know what's helping or working for you, okay? Because I want to be a better teacher. So let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and ready, go. Now 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Oh, I got a new order. Thank you. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Now 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So now let's do the F. The F will get a full strumming pattern, and then we'll do this phrase. 1, 2, 1, 2. The F, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Go ahead and try it by yourself for a few seconds. Try it by yourself, because I know sometimes that helps me when I'm like, wait, hold on, everybody stop. Let me just do it. So try it. I look pale. I forgot to put on some color. Oh my goodness, my daughter got into this chapstick. Look, that's my daughter's little finger right there. Okay. So I've started using tinted chapstick as blush. I feel like it just makes a very subtle color. And then this Nivea one, it's cherry scent. Cherry smell. Cherry scent, so I feel like it's just makes my face smell good. There we go. Not so pale anymore. Okay, tell me in the chat or in the replay comments, how are you doing with this phrase? Do you see why I was stumbling with it when I was trying to teach it? What strings are on here? You know, that's a really great question. I don't know yet. But they're fluorocarbon strings. I'm pretty sure of that. They're like clear looking. I love this. Bernadette teaches life hacks. I've honestly thought about doing a lifestyle channel. I don't know if anyone would want to know my lifestyle. I feel like I'm always messing it up, but I've thought about it. Okay, let's try the phrase again. F will get a full strumming pattern, and then we split the G, C, G this way. Tricky, but getting it. Awesome. Let's try it together. 1, 2, 1, 2, and ready, go. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And then we're gonna come back and do it 3 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Down, 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 again. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, again. I don't know, I lost count. Was that the second or the third time? And thank you for the 90 likes. Woohoo! We're almost at 100. Gracias. Arigato. Danke. 감사합니다. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Again. got there. I think we got there. It's feeling more comfortable for me too. So we're learning together. I should name my channel Bernadette Learns With You. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, dos up. Back to the normal strumming pattern tonight. That's, I sped it up, the singing, but I didn't speed up the strumming. Okay, this is the whole song. Okay, so let me bring this forward. Take a screenshot. Yes, take a screenshot or mental shot. I'll hold this for 10 seconds. I think it would be a really good practice or warm-up to master that chorus. I love the chord switches here. They're really fun, really cool, definitely doable. I think you can do it. It just needs a little bit of time. And sped up, it'll sound like this. Island strum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 Oh, the F might be twice. Might be 8 beats. Let me try it again. Can one of you try it? Might be 8 beats. Yeah. I'm gonna say stop on the 3rd beat. 1 and 2 and 3. Tonight. Yeah, you still do it 3 times. Thank you. Good question. Hey, soul sister. Soul Sister for ukulele. Let me do the guitar chords. So let's do a little bit of chord analysis. If we call C our 1, G will be our 5, right? Because if you count from C, new screenshot. New screenshot. Thank you, Shelly. You can tell there's a teacher in the house. There's a teacher. There we go. No glare. Thank you. So yeah, remember that we changed this to an 8. So that means you do the strumming pattern twice. And thank you for the 95 likes. Okay. So if we call C our 1 and you go up the alphabet, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G. G is our 5. A would be our 6. C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4. F would be our 4, right? Well, in music, we don't write the numbers the Arabic way. We write them the Roman way. So we would do this. 1, 5, 6, and 4. And the 6 is purposely lowercase. And that's a little bit more music theory than I want to do today, but just trust me on this. So let's change it to guitar chords because we don't like that F on guitar. And even if you don't play guitar, this is still a valuable lesson. So stick around. So on guitar, we really like open chords that don't include the F right now because we're still learning. We're still in our beginning phases. We will get to the point where we're not avoiding the F chord, just like we got to the point where we're not avoiding, I don't know, like B flat and G, you know. We learned to play those chords on those 3-finger chords on our ukulele. We will get there with our guitar journey too. And some of you are starting to, which is really awesome. So let's see. I think the key of A might work and the key of G might work. So let's try A. Let's try the key of A. This will be easy. So if A is our 1, count up the alphabet. What is the 5th letter of the alphabet when you start on A? So when you start on A, what is your 5th letter of the alphabet? What's going to be this one? So we're transposing. This is called transposition. And you can play these on ukulele too. And the ukulele version, no, I guess it needs a capo on the 4th fret, so that one is not even in the right key. What is the 6th one? This is a tricky question. Yes, F sharp. But because it's a lowercase, we're going to make it a minor, right? F sharp minor. That's where the A minor was. And then what is our 4th note? Our 4th note, A, B, C, D. Well, we love the A, the E, and the D, but the F sharp minor is another bar chord, so that's not going to work for us. So let's try the key of G. So starting on G, well, from G, you go back to A. G, A, B, C, D. Our 5th would be D. Okay, so we like those 2 chords. That's pretty cool. G, A, B, C, D, E minor would be our 6th. So far we like those. G, A, B, C. Okay, so these are not so ugly, right? And remember, in the key of the one we were playing, C was our 1, this was our 4, and this was our 5. And this was our 5. This was our 4, and this was our 5. So when we're erasing or transposing, you can write down the numbers that it is first, and then just replace. So we're transposing it to a different key. You can definitely play along with us on ukulele if you're enjoying the transposition lesson. But we're trying to find friendly chords for guitar. So our 4 is a C. Our 5 is a D, our 1 is a G, 5 is a D, 4 is a C, and our 5 is D. So now we've transposed it for guitar. Let me do it on you real quick. Let me bring out the guitar. Okay, so we've got our guitar. A, D, D minor, and woohoo, 100 likes. What was our singing note on the lipstick? Our singing note is going to be B string. Try not to block. Okay. My lipstick stays on the front above my left side brain. I knew I wouldn't forget you, and so I went and let you blow my mind. And sing. It's smiling and never sing. You and we collide. You're the one beside. And then the chorus was on the chorus, if you put your third finger on string B, that's your singing note. It's a letter D or a note D. Hey, hey, soul sister. Okay, and we can go back to playing just down strums. C for 8. Hey, soul sister. Or 4 slow ones. Hey, soul sister. Ain't that Mr. The radio, stereo, the way you're moving, hey, soul sister. I guess when we're just doing down strums, that's why we had 4 here, because we were doing 4 slow ones. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. Radio, stereo, the way you're moving, hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss this. And stop. Tonight. And we go back here on the night of tonight. Hey, tonight. And if that is too low for your voice, like it is for mine, maybe you can sing up higher. That's really high. Let's try Capo and find a cool key for us to sing in. Okay, so I'm gonna add the Capo. I'm gonna just go nuts and go up to the 5th fret. For some of you guys, maybe it's comfortable. I'm on the 5th fret and I'm picking on string B, and that's the word lipstick. Your lipstick stain on the front of my left side right. Okay, so Sayada is asking about singing note. How do you find the singing note? For me, it's easier to do on ukulele. So let me try it on you. And Stefan is absolutely right. The F chord is like a B flat on ukulele. And you can definitely do it the key that we were doing it before. Stefan's just offering another solution. Thank you, guys. Nice giant ukulele. Thank you. It's a six string ukulele. Okay. So let's find the singing note. What I do, so let's go to a G. That's our first chord, right? And our first lyrics are your lipstick, right? Your lipstick. So I want to know what lands on the beat. Your lip, right? So what's landing on the beat is the word lip. So I'm thinking, okay, that note is going to be somewhere in this chord. So I will try each string. Your lipstick stain on the front. I'm not in the right key. I can hear that it's not perfect. So it's not G. So let's go to the next one. This is a D note. Now I'm going to try singing it here. Your lipstick stain on the front. No, that's not it either because it's not fitting in my ear. So let's try the next one. Well, that's the same note as a G, so I don't need to do that again. So now I'm thinking it's definitely going to be here. You can sing the lower version of it. Now I'm going to try that. Lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brain. Now it's finally fitting. So now I know, okay, when I'm playing a G chord, the melody or the singing note is on the A string. So let's say that I wanted to change it to, I don't know, what was that other key? The A? It was A, E, F sharp minor, and D. Well, here, if you know your chromatic scale, Sayada, which I think you do, when you're playing a G chord, what note is this? When you're playing a G, well, you know it's not an A, B, A sharp, B. It's a B, right? So if you go from on the G scale, G, A, B, your melody is on the 3rd note of that G relationship. So if we go back to the original one that we were doing with the key of C, it's no longer here, right? No, so we have to do the exercise again. That's not it. But if you know, oh, well, it's the 3rd note of the scale. So if we're in the key of C, the one we were doing before, where our one was C. C, D, E. Our singing note is the 3rd, so I know that my E is the 3rd, right? Lipstick stain on the front lobe of my left side brain. So let's pretend that we're doing it in the key of A. In the key of A, it was A, E, F sharp minor, and D. Okay, so if you know the key of A, the scale, if you know the scales in your head, it's A, B, and it's not a normal C, it's a C sharp. Well, then you've got a C string. You go to the first fret, that's your C sharp. But let's say you don't know the theory. You're like, Bern, this doesn't make sense to me. Then just give me an A chord and try the exercise the way we did in the beginning. We're looking for the word lipstick and we want it to fit. Lipstick on the front. It doesn't sound right. So let's go to the next string. Let your lipstick stay on the front lobe of my left side brain. That fits. So that's how you go about it. First, you find what's the lyric on the downbeat. You know, right when you're strumming, what is it? You know, your lip, your is a pickup. Your lip, your lip. See how the your doesn't have a strum? Your lipstick stains. Your lipstick stains. On the front lobe of my left side brain. I knew I couldn't forget you, so I let you go. That's how I go about finding the singing note. It's a little bit of theory, a little bit of exercise, but that's how I do it. I just play through each string and I try it. It's just like finding the right peg that fits in that hole, you know, when you do it. So it's a little bit more advanced, but that's what the live streams are for. My kids gifted me your program. Aww, thank you. Thank your kids for me and welcome. It's about trial and error with it. The nice thing about doing it on guitar is you have a few more strings to find that, you know? Like if we go to that G. Nope, that's not it. That's easier to do. So please let's do this exercise every once in a while. We could do it with every song. If you just remind me to do it, like singing note coaching. I can try it. And you know, I'm not someone who, you know, has the voice trained to be a singer, but I can match a note, you know, so I can teach you how to match a note and hopefully you can train yourself to sing. So this was Hey Soul Sister. We transpose it to a key that's friendly for guitar. I mean, you can do this on ukulele too. Use your capo to find your singing note. You know, now that you know it's your B string, explore it, you know. On the front of my left side brain. I'm gonna take it back one fret. Lipstick stain on the front of my left side brain. I knew I couldn't forget you. And then let me go to the singing. Hey, soul sister. Have fun with it. Thank you so much for joining me live today. Sorry we went a little bit over in time. Should we put the capos close to the fret wire or in the middle? Close to the fret wire is what I've heard is the best, but I'm always eager to learn other perspectives. But close to the fret wire is what I've been told. If you're still here, I'd like to play my guitar for you. The Patreon fam has heard me play, but a little something that I'm working on. This is called Romanza. footstool. I'm having a hard time. This helps me put it in the right place. But I'm still learning too. Okay, much better. Watch it sound worse. Sorry, I messed up the ending there. So that's one of the pieces I'm working on. And then this one's another one I'm working on. Ooh, I'm out of tune. Really out of tune. I thought it was just a little bit, but it's very obvious with that one. Let me use the roadie turn. Having a hard time with that string. Nice. Let me try that again. That one is the Allegro. So those are the pieces I'm working on with my teacher. I have a few other ones, but I sound like trash. Like he gave me the Schindler's List. See, so it sounds terrible on that one. So I'm still like having to read it. And it's very inefficient when you have to read. No, still sounds terrible. But once it sounds good, I'll play it for you. So I have lessons every Friday. The goal is to become very good at classical guitar so that next year's challenge can be a classical guitar challenge where I teach you how to play these pieces that I'm playing now. And can we learn that one on uke? Oh my gosh, I hadn't thought about that. That's a lovely idea. Thank you, thank you. I love this piece. Oh, that's really high. I'm gonna have to transpose it. That's really high. Yeah, that's high. I'm gonna have to transpose it, but that would be really fun to do on ukulele. Thank you for that. I'm gonna gonna add that to my transposition list. Were we going to do more songs like that? Famous themes. Still up for that. That is a good idea. I was gonna do that Snoop Dogg high. Uh, is it Godfather? I thought it was Schindler's List. Parla Più, I think is the name of it. That Snoop Dogg high. Oh my gosh. I am gonna have to use that. Somebody called out the ukulele romance. Yeah, I'm down to do that. I was gonna work for the Patreon fam. I was gonna work on another really famous song for you all for Tab. I'm really excited about it. Okay, I need to stop talking and give you back your time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This has been really fun. We're going to do this every Tuesday here on YouTube. If you want more of this, join us on the Patreon fam. We're going to do this again tomorrow with ukulele and Thursday with guitar. Of course, even if you have a ukulele, want to join in on the guitar lessons and kind of see what we're doing to see if you can maybe start learning guitar. My goal is always to make you a multi-instrumentalist, a full, well-rounded musician who is confident to play something in all the instruments that you pick up just to have fun. So that's my goal. My goal was never to be a ukulele channel only. That's why I didn't name it Bernadette Teaches Ukulele. This has been the long-term goal from forever ago. I think the next instruments I'm thinking of adding to the channel are, of course, keyboard and mandolin. I'm not saying those are gonna be, so don't go out shopping just yet. They're just things that I'm thinking about for the future. You know, now we're doing ukulele and guitar, so some things to add for the future. A Patreon member asked for a challenge or a course to help you all strum and sing together. So that's what I'm working on and filming today. You'll see it's a 5-day challenge. I'm just gonna release it like boom. Jen, hi! Jennifer's here. I'm gonna release it back to back so that you can either binge watch or take it one day at a time or 1 week at a time. However you want to do it, but that's what's coming next. It's a playing challenge. So thank you all. Thank you to the Patreon fam who's here, who supports the channel. Thank you to everyone who's ordering on Etsy. Super fun. I love packaging your orders. I ordered like a really cool new tape to put on the outside of the orders, which I'm really excited about. So thank you so much for supporting the channel, and thank you for choosing me as your teacher. I love you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you soon. Ciao.